San Antonio is booming with data center growth, but could that growth come at a cost?
And one city councilman wants to know how much water, power, and space these massive facilities are using and what this means for all of us. Tonight, KENS 5's Alicia Nieves is here to explain. Alicia?
District 6 Councilman Rick Galvan represents the far west side, which houses the largest number of these data centers. He recognizes these sites are vital for our digital lives, but their expansion has far outweighed public policy. So now he's pushing for a citywide conversation on what this growth really means for San Antonio's future.
Data centers are like digital power plants. Buildings packed with servers that store and process the data behind everything we do online.
I'm really excited to file the CCR.
But Councilman Rick Galvan wonders if powering that digital world takes a toll on the real one.
Because there's not really been an effort here in San Antonio to understand what these data centers are, not only in the way they operate, but largely a way that they can affect our overall economy, our city budget, as well as, of course, our resources.
A recent study by the Houston Advanced Research Center and the University of Houston Energy found the average mid-sized data center uses about 300,000 gallons of water a day, roughly the same as 1,000 homes. Across Texas, that number is expected to jump ninefold by 2030, using nearly 7% of the state's total water supply. Galvan says it's time to understand what that means locally.
We see cities across the country, especially in southern states, see some significant impacts from the resources that data centers typically require in terms of energy demand, water resources, and other resources as well.
Yesterday, he filed a council consideration request calling for a deep dive into zoning, permitting, and sustainability, and a full analysis of how San Antonio's data centers affect electricity, water, and the grid.
How can we make sure that these things are working hand in hand, that we're addressing both, so that our community overall benefits and isn't harmed in the process?
His team is working with ERCOT and major utilities to get hard data on resource use. The first step, he says, toward responsible planning.
That's a bit of the mixture of feedback that I've heard from folks of, I'm worried about the resources, I know they're important, I just want to understand a bit more about them. And I think City Council deserves that conversation too.
If approved, the proposal will head to a city governance committee, which is led by the mayor. Galvan said this isn't about slowing the growth, it's about smart growth and making sure San Antonio is ready for the next digital wave. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.